There's a war raging in the streets, not the kind waged with guns and tanks, but with traffic, time, and frustration. In the middle of this chaos, a champion rises, not a superbike screaming at 200 kilometers per hour, but something sleeker, smarter, and just as aggressive in its own quiet way. This is not your average scooter. This is the Yamaha NMAX 155. And it isn't here to play, it's here to dominate. The moment you see it, you know something's different. It doesn't wear its identity lightly. It's sculpted, aerodynamic, confident. There's an edge in the stance, a certain presence in its silhouette. The wide LED headlamp stares forward like it's ready to cut through the city fog, slicing traffic with purpose. You don't just ride the NMAX 155, you arrive. Every red light becomes your start line. Every corner is yours to own. You're not riding a commuter, you're riding a revolution. Underneath its sleek skin lives a 155cc liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine that does more than move, it motivates. This is Yamaha's variable valve actuation (VVA) magic at play, and it hits differently. You twist the throttle, and there's this surge, that sudden lunge forward that scooters aren't supposed to have. It's not just about getting from A to B, it's about loving every second between those letters. The power delivery is seamless, smooth when it needs to be, punchy when it must be. With around 15 horsepower, this machine doesn't flinch even when the road rises or the city snarls. It doesn't apologize for being a scooter, it rewrites what you think a scooter can be. But performance is just the beginning. The NMAX 155 isn't only powerful, it's intelligent. And this is where it starts showing its teeth. This scooter comes equipped with features that wouldn't be out of place on much larger bikes. You've got ABS as standard, not a toy, not an optional extra, but standard, because Yamaha believes safety isn't negotiable. The braking is sharp, confident, and composed, whether it's dry asphalt or a sudden monsoon splash. And if that wasn't enough, there's also a traction control system tucked under the fairings. Yes, a TCS. On a scooter. Think about that. While others are skidding or panicking, the NMAX 155 holds its line. That's not just smart riding, it's responsible power. Slide into the seat and you realize this isn't a ride, it's a throne. The ergonomics are beautifully dialed in, designed to let you command the road instead of enduring it. The wide footboard, generous seat, and upright posture make this perfect for both the daily grind and the long haul. City traffic melts away when you've got comfort dialed into every ride. Yamaha didn't stop there. You've got a fully digital instrument panel, complete with smartphone connectivity via Yamaha's Y-Connect system. Check calls, battery, fuel efficiency, and even maintenance alerts, all while never taking your eyes off the game. It's like the NMAX is more than a machine, it's a companion that thinks 2 steps ahead of you. The fuel efficiency, surgical. That VVA tech doesn't just add power, it optimizes consumption. Expect over 40 to 45 km/h in mixed riding. And with a 7.1-liter fuel tank, that means fewer fuel stops and more domination on the road. The NMAX isn't asking for more, it's giving you more. Every kilometer feels longer, every rupee spent feels smarter. Now let's talk about the suspension. Yamaha didn't go with cheap, basic components. No, what you get here is a telescopic front fork and unit swing rear suspension that swallows potholes like they're mere suggestions. Whether you're weaving through bumper-to-bumper gridlocks or cruising on open flyovers, it's all silk underneath. The 13-inch wheels grip hard and respond fast, keeping you confident whether it's dry tarmac or a surprise rain shower. And what about space? Because let's be honest, power and style are great, but practicality matters. Under that sleek seat lies a storage compartment deep enough to swallow a full-face helmet with ease, and still have room for a pair of gloves or your daily essentials. Pop in your charger or a few gadgets, and you're good to go. You've also got a front storage pocket with a power socket. Charge your phone while you ride. Yamaha has understood something crucial here. The NMAX is not just for speed demons or scooter lovers, it's for thinkers, workers, wanderers. It's for people who demand more from life and even more from their machines. And then, there's the price. Depending on your market, the Yamaha NMAX 155 is priced strategically, premium, Yes, but nowhere near as expensive as it feels. You're looking at roughly $3,000 minus $3,300 USD internationally, and in markets like Southeast Asia or Pakistan, when available, it's priced to challenge every excuse you've made for not upgrading. Because what you get here is not just a scooter, it's a weaponized answer to boring rides and mechanical mediocrity. It's premium transport for a future-forward mindset. Let's not ignore what's hidden. Not just under the seat, but under the story. The NMAX 155 is more than specs and features, it's a message from Yamaha. You don't need a big bike to make a big statement. You don't need 1000 cc's to feel alive. You just need a machine that understands you. That complements your hustle. That runs as hard and as smart as you do. It doesn't roar for attention, it earns respect. It's stylish, yet not fragile. It's fast, but never reckless. It carries the DNA of Yamaha's racing legacy but channels it through elegance and urban precision. In a world drowning in loud distractions and empty performance promises, the NMAX 155 whispers with confidence. It doesn't scream, it speaks the language of purpose. Every curve of its body, every throb of its engine, every click of its switchgear, it all feels intentional. You realize quickly this isn't transportation, it's transformation.